Hello guys, MonkeyPot here, and today we're going to be asking CA, where are the demons? So the idea for this video sort of came the other day during one of my live streams where I was playing Miao Ying, and I had to defend the Great Bastion, and I just came to realize that there are actually no demons in this game. Unless you are playing in very specific regions like Ulthuan, Archeon in the early game, Helmengorst, Teclis, and Oxyodal. No other legendary lord really deals with demons at all, and it's really bad for a game that's completely focused around chaos and demons. I feel this game at the moment is more of a Warriors of Chaos game than a actual demons game, and it's really disappointing. Even the two main factions that are meant to be focused around dealing with chaos, which would be Kislev and Cathay, again, don't ever really encounter demons whatsoever. It's slightly fixed in the old world mod for Kislev. Yes, there are a lot more demons. You deal with Tzeentch in particular. You've got Kairos going around, and then you've also got some demons just below Hellpit. But in Immortal Empires and completely in Cathay, there are absolutely no demons to deal with in Immortal Empires. The Realms of Chaos doesn't deal with this problem because all of the demons are north of both of those factions, which would be Kislev and Cathay, and they can start fighting down south. But in Immortal Empires, there are no demon factions that the Kislev and Cathay have to deal with. It's just Norsca and Warriors of Chaos, and it's massively disappointing for a game that's meant to be focused around demons. Now, there are two ways they can fix this. They can obviously put some legendary lords from the demon factions up in the Chaos Wastes for Norsca and Kislev to actually fight back, or what I would recommend is actually they fix the mechanics that are already in game, that being the Great Bastion for Cathay and the incursion mechanic for Kislev. So we'll start off talking about the Great Bastion. The Kurgan Warband is almost perfect in the way it's implemented. It just needs a little tweaking here and there. So the Kurgan Warband has actually got worse since the game released. If you have a look at my Miao Ying livestream that I've placed on screen right here, you can see that the Kurgan Warband is actually being taken out by Zartan the Black, meaning that the Kurgan Warband will never attack my Northern Bastion anyway, no matter how much I try to get it to trigger. In these 31 turns that I have been playing of the campaign, it has not triggered once. This is already a problem because I am no longer defending the Great Bastion against the Hordes of Chaos. Instead of the Hordes of Chaos are fighting each other before they even get to the Bastion. Yes, I know in the lore that there is a lot of infighting in Chaos. All of the Chaos gods are fighting each other. Even people serving the same Chaos god will fight each other. There is a lot of infighting involved. Yes, I do understand that. But for gameplay standpoint, I really think the Kurgan Warband should only automatically declare war on the actual Cathay factions involved and not have to fight Zartan the Black every time they spawn in, get wrecked, and then reset the invasion meter. But besides this, even if it does work as intended and the Great Bastion is attacked constantly by the Kurgan Warband, again, I am just fighting hordes and hordes of Norsca. I have seen quite a few mods that could potentially fix this. I've seen a mod called Bastion Under Assault. This mod appears to start the exact same way, starting a few hordes of Norsca, but slowly upgrades to start fighting strong demons of Nurgle. I have seen similar mods to this where they start introducing Slaaneshi factions, so you start fighting Slaanesh demons, and I really think that this should be implemented into the core game. This is what the Kurgan Warband should be. It should be hordes and hordes of chaos, whether it be Warriors of Chaos, Norsca, demons. It should feel like a demons undivided scenario. I want to feel like I'm part of the trailer where Kairos Fateweaver is attacking the Great Bastion. I want to feel like I am defending that bastion against these hordes and hordes of demons, not just marauders and mammoths constantly over and over again. Yes, I know it probably won't be called the Kurgan Warband anymore. Instead, it will appear as like some sort of demon rebellion. So maybe it could be a Khorne-focused rebellion or a Nurgle, Slaanesh, or Tzeentch-focused rebellion. And then you still have Village in the area as well to deal with the Warriors of Chaos and his vassal as the Norscan. I do think it should follow the same way as the mod. I do think that these armies should get stronger as they go on. I think that's already like that in the base game. If the armies were to actually spawn, I think more armies spawn and they do get stronger as the game progresses. And I think that should still stay the same with these extra demons involved. And to be honest, I think Kislev should get a very similar treatment. The incursion mechanic related to devotion, where if your devotion is low, you might get an incursion in one of your cities, is kind of a bit lame, and it never really triggers anymore. I played a old world mod where this never triggered, and I don't even think it triggered when I played Immortal Empires either. Like, there's just no incursions anymore, which means I'm never facing against demons. Again, I think this should be changed to how the Great Bastion works. I think it should build a meter over time, and then there should be a small chaos invasion that starts just north of Prague, maybe in a similar location to where the Warriors of Chaos endgame from Warhammer 2 started off, so just at the beginning of the Chaos Waste, and then there is a small invasion pushing towards Prague, which should be, it's literally called the Cursed City because it keeps getting ruined by chaos, but now it seems to be Erengrad, because Erengrad is the one that always seems to fall first against Azazel. And Prague always seems relatively safe. I don't really see Prague fall that early on. Instead, I see Prague survive a lot longer than actual Erengrad survives. So yeah, I think this needs to be changed up. I think we need to have, maybe this will be added in the future with some sort of actual end game scenario involving chaos. But I still think Kislev needs a mechanic in itself to actually make it feel like a northern bastion against the hordes of chaos, which at the moment doesn't seem to exist. And actually the biggest threat to Catherine right now would be Vlad von Carstein, Dreicher and Throt the Unclean, instead of the actual hordes of chaos demons that should be coming down from the north. Obviously, going back to the Legendary Lords side, I really hope they do add some Legendary Lords to the Chaos Waste. Maybe the next Tamacon DLC that's coming with the Thrones of Decay. I'm hoping that Tamacon will be starting in the Chaos Waste. I'll get to that when I do a Tamacon prediction video way into the future. But I don't particularly want to be waiting years and years for all of these actual demons to be added to the game through DLC. So for now, I think changing up these mechanics and making it feel like a proper bastion against the chaos invasion would be a good place to start to fill that hole in the meantime before more demons get added as legendary lords. It's just really disappointing to know that we got so awesome trailers with Kislev versus Khorne and then Cathay versus Tzeentch, and we just don't have that same feeling in the actual game, particularly in Immortal Empires. So I really hope CA finds a way to fix that. So what do you guys think about these changes? Do you agree with them? Do you have any other ideas on how they could fix these changes? Please feel free to leave in a comment below and start a little discussion. I'll be very happy to respond to these. In the meantime, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, guys.